My name's Liv. I'm an independent artist in Leicester and I have a dog named Dave. That's fun.
My name's Phoebe and I'm a creative from Leicester and I'm a photographer as well. I feel like there is a huge expectation with having a maternal side. It wasn't until recent years where I was like, the role doesn't have to be one thing. I can still be somewhat caring, doesn't have to be maternal, but I can also be assertive. I feel like that's where people start to filter out and you're like, oh, she's a bitch because she's assertive.
Growing up, I was taller than all of the boys in my class. I was a lot of times stronger than a lot of boys in my class. And growing up queer as well, it was interesting how when I introduced myself as someone who was interested in women as a woman, a lot of those pressures didn't stand. Whereas when I was trying to attract the male gaze, that's when it was like, oh, why is it that you're so loud?
There's a box that you had to fit, especially in the time that we grew up. So like when we were 16, there was this thing of you had to be this like feminine and quirky, and yeah, it's like intelligence was seen as something that wasn't very attractive either. It's like you've got these women now that have got these platforms which are like, love yourself, embrace yourself, and like you don't have to live for men especially. I feel like my life revolved around the gratification of men.
When I was at home, I was very comfortable being myself. It's only when, you know, you get to school, you're going out, things like that, that pressure did kind of start to set in.
Oh, there's just a lot of pressure on women to be this certain way, and I need to be this boss bitch, I need to own everything, I need to have like the perfect platform, the perfect face, the perfect hair, that's bullshit.
I've never had any of my brothers been like, you look nice today. Never. But they've always been like, oh, yeah, you are, and things like that.
Because there is a stereotypical thing of a man knowing what he wants, and if a woman doesn't, then God forbid she fucking says anything.
So I've found more female role models. I did find that how I viewed myself did change, because what I was emulating when I was younger was the kind of attitude of the people and the kind of not caring. And then once the role of female role models came into play, that's when it was, how do you look? How skinny are you? How feminine are you?
Quite a lot of women that have been alienated into fitting into these things, and I feel like that's the most toxic of all, when another woman puts you into that box. You know, yeah, it's like the girl next door thing, and it's like, you can't be too slutty, but you can't be too prudish, and you can't be too loud, but you can't be too quiet. It's just complete happiness within yourself. I think that's what life is about, completely owning you.
Women just love women. If you want to know why it's great to be a woman, be drunk in a pub bathroom. We love each other. You will meet a woman in a Spoon's bathroom and you'll be like, I will get run over by a car for you, because you're just in it together against the world.